Okay, after reading this book I'm not finished with, but there's a part of it that talks about trash cover that the FBI did. It got me thinking about a trash cover I believe they conducted on me when I used to own a home. I rented out a spare bedroom to a drug dealer. He sold marijuana, and he only stayed 2 weeks until I kicked him out. And I kicked them out the night that the cops busted in and broke two doors trying to get at the um, the the marijuana that he was selling. And I know that they got marijuana because they said, "Oh, we found it," and then they're like, a bag of marijuana. Um, but I was there the whole time. I was sleeping. They busted in about say midnight or so, after midnight, maybe a little bit before. I think it's more like 10 o'clock. This happened a few years ago, and I was sleeping. They woke me up. They told me to put my hands up and all that, all the basic stuff with the guns drawn and all that. And then what happened is, they questioned me and then they let me go. They went after the drug dealers instead. And so I stayed, I started taking that guy's stuff out of the bedroom and putting it in the garage. Now I wonder if they were casing the joint too. It's hard to say, but I'm pretty certain that they also did the trash cover. Um, and part of the reason I suspect that is because um, like the trash was like knocked over the next day, and I've owned the house for 8 years, and the only time the trash has ever been knocked over was like when it was really windy out and the trash can was kind of empty. This trash can was full and it was knocked over. So for it to be knocked over, when I saw it, because I was throwing his stuff out and I threw out a little trash too. I saw it about maybe 11 at night, and then the next day, early in the morning, it was knocked over, and it wasn't windy. You know, I think they did a trash cover, which would make sense when you're doing a drug bust. You want to also look through the trash, because a lot of like police and stuff, investigative units, can find a lot of value in somebody's trash. All right, and this was in the early 2000s that it occurred. So that's what they were doing. This is Wisconsin, where marijuana is illegal, and they make a big deal out of it. It's like investigating some major narcotics ring. Um, I wonder like how important going through trash is today. I was reading this Peter Moss Killer Spy book. They did the trash cover in the early '90s, but there's less paper trail now. These guys that cover trash may have to be more technologically advanced, since people can do more information transfer over the digital internet now. Um, but yeah, there's definitely a change in the trash out there. I leave more trash on the internet, like putting up videos. I can put up, with the memory getting cheaper and cheaper, and I could throw up videos and just forget about them, and I'm kind of leaving a digital trash trail for people. Not so much paperwork now. When I write and stuff, it's just kind of leaving that kind of trash instead of writing on paper. It's on the internet in my email and stuff, and it's most likely not safe, not very safe. Um, there's there's uh there's always a way to access information. Um, yeah, I'll end here.